In this video, I'm going to show you how to add authentication in case you're in an area that has low cell service and it's hard to get that SMS code sent to you. The first thing we're going to do is go to okta.maricosta.edu. So that's okta.maricosta.edu and hit enter. You're going to sign in. I am using my staff username, but if you are a student, you're going to use your SURF ID and your SURF password. You may be required to authenticate before getting to this page. You may not. So the first thing I'm going to do after I get in is come right up here to my name and click on Settings. Within Settings, if I have this Edit Profile, this green Edit Profile in the top right-hand corner, I'll want to do that first because right now everything is disabled for me. If I come up here and click on Edit Profile and provide my username, my password, and verify, it is going to send me a code to authenticate. I'm going to authenticate so I can have access to add extra verification. So the first one I'm going to do is email verification. You do need access to your email to be able to do this. I'm going to hit setup. I'm going to go setup again for email authentication. I'm going to click the send me the code, and then I'm going to check my email. This is going to have the code in there for me. Once I get the email, I'm going to put in the code that it sent me, and I'm going to click verify. Once I hit verify, you will notice in the extra verification, it now says remove. Before it said setup, but this means that it's now there to where I can use email authentication. The next one I want to set up is Google Authenticator. Now this is an app you will have to install on your phone before you use this. I'm going to click on setup. I'm going to click on setup again. I'm going to list my phone or choose my phone. Now, if you haven't downloaded and installed Google Authenticator yet, do that now. Once you're done, hit the next button. It's going to provide you with a QR code. At that time, you're going to open your Google Authenticator app. You're going to hit the little plus sign in the lower bottom. And then you're going to click on scan a QR code. That's going to access your camera and allow you to scan the code. Once you've scanned the code, you're going to hit the next button. And you're going to add that code to here to verify that you've scanned the code. You're going to hit verify. And once that's done, you will also notice that to the right of Google Authenticator, it says remove. Before it said setup, but now that it says remove, I now have access to this. Another way of doing this is Okta Verify. This is another app that you would download and install on your phone. You do not need both Google Authenticator and Okta Verify. It's one or the other. For Okta Verify, I'm going to hit setup. I'm going to hit setup again. Again, I'm going to select my phone type. If you haven't downloaded and installed the program yet, go ahead and do that now. Once you've done that, you're going to hit next. It's going to provide you with a QR code. From here, you're going to open your Okta Verify, and then you're either going to have a button down below that says Add Account, or in the top right-hand side, you're going to hit the plus button. After hitting the plus button, you're going to select Organization. After you hit Organization, you're going to do Yes, Ready to Scan button. That's going to access your camera, and you're going to scan the QR code. Once you scan the code, you're going to get a green check mark here, and it's going to take you back to settings. So now I have Okta Verify, Google Authenticator, SMS, and email authentication. Now, how do you navigate between the two of which one you're going to sign in with? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new incognito window. I'm going to go to okta.miracosta.edu. I'm going to sign in. And right up here at the top, I have this down arrow right here. This is going to show me all of the authentication methods that I have enabled. So I can choose Okta Verify, Google Authenticator, SMS Authenticating, or email authentication. I can choose either one of these, and they're going to have me Google Authenticator. I would open the app and type in the code. If I decided to choose SMS, I would hit the send code and receive a code. If I choose email authentication, I would say send me a code and then check my email. Whichever one is best for you, go ahead and do that. I'm going to choose Google Authenticator. So I'm going to go to my Google Authenticator app and I'm going to type in the code that is shown to me right now. And I can hit this do not challenge me again, and for a couple of days I won't have to put in the authentication. I'm going to hit verify, and that's going to allow me into my app, into Okta.